Disappointing, but we played a team that's well coached. They play very well, and they've been playing that way in their system for a while. They have good size, great athletes, shooters, guys who can knock it down, and we just didn't play as well as we'd like. And they were the better team, and we were out-coached and were outplayed.
Eddie, what would the biggest takeaway be for you as a teaching tool for these guys as they're still sort of coming together here?
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to learn how to play physically with some poise. It was a very physical game, and got emotional for a few stretches there, and they kept running their system and they kept coming at us, and we have to learn to do the same thing. So it's my job to keep our guys in attack mode, being physical, and at the same time and playing with some intelligence and some alertness and seeing how to play basketball. That's what we kept saying time out and time out. Look, this is not a wrestling match, it's not a boxing match, it's physical, but you have to make basketball plays, and I didn't think we made enough plays when we had to.
Eddie, did you think your guys maybe got a little bit rattled there in the second half?
Well, again, it's the same thing I was just talking about. It's, we have to learn how to play with some physicality and play with some emotion, and yet play basketball and not get outside of what we're supposed to do. We didn't execute some fast break. We didn't make some plays in the open floor. We didn't flow and get to our spots and run our offense. But again, I've got to get them to do that. Certainly they did, and it's a well-coached team.
Eddie, Allen really got those 9 straight points. Was he a guy in your pregame that you were as worried about as the other guys?
Oh yeah, we targeted everybody. We know their strengths and their weaknesses, and he just, he came off of screens very well. He separated himself using screens very well, and he made maybe 2 with a hand in his face, and maybe a couple where he separated himself. But it's good to have a shooter like that can come off screens and knock it down and have that type of confidence, and he understands where he's going to get his shots in the offense, and that's something that we're learning. And again, they've been running their system, and I would believe for a while. Bruiser's been there for 6, 7, 8 years, whatever, maybe 10, I don't know. And so it's a good system they run. They're very well coached.
Eddie, Miles had only 7 shots in 35 minutes. Was this something they did specifically to kind of take him out of the game? Or?
They did some things on Miles. They showed hard on him on pick and rolls. They didn't lead him. They didn't just show and get back. They showed and stayed with his second dribble, third dribble past the pick. They really did a good job defensively. They have good size. They did some switching, and they played very well. I mean, they have athletes. They stayed with him in the dribble. And again, size is going to be a problem for us. Size is going to be a problem for us in the backcourt.
Coach, how much of an opportunity would it have been for you guys to make it to MSG?
Well, it's a moot point now. I mean, it's water under the bridge now, so I don't really need to talk about that. It's, we wanted to concentrate on each possession and not get ahead of ourselves. But, now we're looking forward to playing on Saturday.
Eddie, what did you think of your shot selection on the whole?
I thought in the second half we got the ball in the paint. And look, they did a good job. I mean, they made us play not as well as we like to play. They're athletes. They are aggressive. They got into us, and they were physical. So on the whole, look, we didn't play well. We didn't shoot well. We didn't execute well, and you have to give them credit for doing that to us.
Coach, I know you stress balance on offense, but on a night like tonight, does it almost hurt you to not have that one player that you can kind of give the ball to at the end of the game?
Well, and certainly in stretches of the game where you like to, and we try to do that. We try to get the ball in the paint to Kadeem. Miles and Jerome had opportunity to make plays, but again, we just didn't make enough basketball plays. We botched some fast breaks. We didn't execute some drawing kicks, some drives. But look, I'm not blaming our guys. I've got to get a better, sense of how to help this team achieve a higher goal than what people think we can achieve, and we just have to keep working at it.
Thank you, gentlemen.